I am glad to have you here with me today. Oh, I think I just rolled on top of my robes. There we are. Greetings, one and all. Thank you for joining to have a little drink here with the Emperor. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. How is everyone doing? King Tut, you're saying his hatred of sand is more powerful than his love of Padme and Shmi. That is possible. General Kenobi, how are you? It is the Senate. Greetings, everyone. Getting everything arranged over here so I can see your comments. Stormtrooper, good evening. What is thy bidding, my master? Have a wonderful Sunday evening is my bidding, or Monday morning, depending on where you are. It is me, George Valdez. Welcome. How are you, Ian Mitchell? Greetings. What is thy drink, my master? Here, I have my drink right here. My wonderful Guinness glass. There we are. A little Alec Guinness on there. Today I just have a Coke Zero. I'm not sponsored by Coke Zero, but I should be. Delicious. Not eggnog today, no. My lord, it's an honor to be in your presence. Thank you, the name's Audie. How has the spinning practice been coming? Very good. Very good. Long live the Emperor. Here, here, I'll drink to that. Thank you, Cody Random. A little Guinness. Sir Alec Guinness. The construction of the Force Death Star going. It's going well, thank you. Greetings, young Skywalker. Are you here to have a drink with me? Howdy, greetings. Guinness on that glass, Papa Palps. It does say Guinness. Right there. Yo, Lord Sidious. Love from Scotland. Welcome from Scotland. Excellent place. One of the places I would love to visit here on your Earth. You got your blue milk, Luke. Wonderful. Your second Death Star was just as bad as the first one. No, the second Death Star was far superior to the first Death Star, and unfortunately it was attacked before it was completed. Something I probably should have foreseen. Of course Lucy's drinking blue milk. Of course he is. That boy loves his milk. Green, blue, white, whatever it is. How did you survive after episode 6? I have died before. As many of you don't know, this little brooch right here, that's my life alert. As I was falling, I just pressed my life alert and they came and saved me. Blue or green milk? I've never had green milk, so I would say blue milk is better. What do you think? Of course I'll build a third Death Star. Hello from Japan, Junior Case. Good to see you, my friend. I worked with Junior Case while in Japan. He's a wonderful human. Konnichiwa, my friend. Good to see you. Of course I want to adopt Grogu. Why do you think I have Moff Gideon looking for him? The poor child needs to be adopted and taught the Force. Whether it be the light side or the dark side, whatever. He just needs to be taught. Preferably dark side. Oh, V-Man! Thank you so much. What was more difficult, my lord? Mastering the ways of the Force or mastering the ways of politics? I would say mastering the ways of the Force was more difficult because politics are easy. It's like playing a game, really. People are so predictable. Am I good friends with Ian McDermott? Of course I am. Ian McDermott and I are like this. Sometimes he's even my body double. I love you and your dark side cookies. Thank you. I'll drink to that as well. Thoughts on Mandalorians? They're useful tools, but not much else. My lord, cheers. What do you think of politics on this planet? Oh, they're so messed up. You could definitely do with an emperor to rule everything. I would volunteer myself, but I don't know if I ought to be responsible for this backwater planet Earth. I'm doing very well, Ian. Thank you for asking. Have you thought of recreating Grievous one day? Perhaps, but I'm missing all the gooey real bits of him, the brain especially. You finally managed to join alive! Cheers! I'll drink to that! Raise a glass to the Wimpire. Exactly. My lord, how did you feel about Darth Vader betraying me? I did not enjoy that at all. Of course, everything was proceeding as I have foreseen it. The thing about politics is no one really knows how the game is being played, the art of the trade, how the sausage gets made. We just assume that it happens, but no one else was in the room where it happened. I like that, Elizabeth. Does your ghost still haunt you? Occasionally, but it's always nice to see my little green friend. Oh, V-Man, thank you again. What were the strangest quirks of your apprentices? Darth Maul was overly obsessed with the Jedi, especially one Jedi. What was his name? He has a show coming up soon. It's on the tip of my tongue. Old Ben. What's that Jedi's name? Who's that Jedi? Kenobi. He was obsessed with Kenobi. That was a weird quirk, for sure. Count Dooku was, well, because he was raised royalty, he had a weird way about him, and very hoity-toity, which is something I could not really bear. And then Lord Vader, that breathing kept me up constantly, oh my word! It's like, come on, man, use your inhaler. I built it into the suit. Just one little puff and you'd be fine. Oh, Kenobi, Guinness, right there. Are you planning to cast Obi-Wan on Tatooine? I will send my Inquisitors after him, of course. How did you survive after the rise of Skywalker? Like I said, I have died before. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen it. Have you taken a look at human war strategies to give to Thrawn? I've thought about it. I picked up a few books here, The Art of War and things like that. I'm sure Thrawn will find them very amusing. I live too long, it's true, young Skywalker. And you will never experience life the way I have. You have a whiskey. Cheers. I'll drink to that. I thought you came back somehow. That's what Poe said, at least. Well, exactly. Somehow I returned. Would you like to visit Texas, my lord? Of course, I would love to visit your Texas. I hear that everything is bigger in Texas. Just like the Death Star 2 is bigger than the Death Star 1 in Starkiller Base, etc. You have ginger ale and red wine, together or separate. That sounds delicious. I'll drink to that. Cheers, Left Coast. Good to see you, my friend. My lord, your drink will be empty in 10 minutes. I have to keep cheersing people and drinking. Of course it will be empty. I have a stormtrooper standing by to fetch me more if I need. You're having a Shiner beer? Very good. Which race is the more superior one, Mandalorians or Klingons? I would say Mandalorians. But I would love to see them pitted against each other. Perhaps a new galactic war. You have to go. Good luck. Don't drink too much. Cheers, my friend. I shall watch this live stream with great interest. Thank you so much. I'll drink to that. No, I've never had your Aunt Beru's milk. Or her blue milk. I don't know. Come on, Luke. That's weird. Don't make it weird, Luke. Mandalorians forever, yes. What are your thoughts on Lord Tyrannus? He always attempted to take over for his own politics until you did to him on Invisible Hand. Yes. Tyrannus was a useful apprentice, however, not my favorite. I will have him dealt with. How about the Great Cyber War? That sounds interesting. Let's go now. Your people need you. Cheers, chef. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. Darth Plagueis was a Sith Lord who became so powerful and so wise he could manipulate the midichlorians to create life. He became so powerful and so wise, the only thing he worried about was losing his power, which of course he did. You see, he taught his apprentice everything, and then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. Ironic. He could keep others from dying, but not himself. Cheers. Greetings from Quahog, Rhode Island. Greetings, Peter Griffin. You learn a lot of Star Wars secrets on these, of course. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking, Billy. Will you consider wearing... Oh, I missed it. I can listen to your stories all day. Well, thank you so much. It's an excellent story. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. What's my opinion on sand? I don't mind sand, really. It's my apprentice that has to worry about it. Who's Rey's grandmother? I wish I knew. So many women are attracted to power. I just don't even know. Could you consider wearing the Akatsuki robes, my lord? I'm not sure what those are, but I would consider it. Where did you get that robe? It was specially made for me by a friend. My own personal tailor friend. Have you ever been to Galaxy's Edge? I have not been to Galaxy's Edge. However, I am going next week. Unlimited power and unlimited babes. Very good. Have you ever had a drink called a White Russian? I have had a White Russian. My friend, the Big Lebowski, told me about them. Could you tell us the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I just did! Where have you been? Come on, keep up. Do you get anime on the Death Star? Yes, of course we do. We have unlimited channels on the Death Star. Hello from Germany, Guten Tag. Palpatine, do you think the Imperial Galactic Whiskey made from the finest of black velvet? Oh, I would love that. Sounds delicious. What is Order 69? Ask Rey's grandmother. What do you think about Godzilla? Reminds me of the Zillo Beast. Greetings from Morocco. Hello, my Moroccan friend. Have you added any Earth drinks to the Imperial menu? Many Earth drinks, I'm sure. I haven't officially checked. Grand Admiral Thrawn is wonderful. There's a reason why I made him a Grand Admiral. Of course, the Emperor's at it again. Cheers to everyone here sharing a drink with me. Do I have unlimited power? Of course I have unlimited power. Like he'd be a whiskey guy. I can see that. Thron and I have sat around and shared many a drink. Do you know why Anakin lost on Mustafar? Because he didn't have the high ground. Obi-Wan did. I know, right? Do Force Lightning and I'll donate $50. How about you donate $50 and I'll do some Force Lightning? You say Morocco so well, my Emperor. I'm happy to hear that from you, my lord. Well, cheers, my friend. Cheers from Gotham City. Red Hood, how are you? It's been a while. My wife said you should drink homemade Sith dark side sake. Ooh, that sounds delicious. It has just a touch of extra heat. I'll drink to that. Monkey lizards all the way. You never had sake, young Skywalker. You should look into it. Could you beat Snoop Dogg with his ultimate high ground? Of course I could. Who'd win in a fight, Plo Koon or Kit Fisto? Kit Fisto. He's my favorite Jedi. I'll drink to that. Could I Twitch stream your stream? Of course, if you'd like. I don't really know what that means, but go for it. Billy, Blue the Man, did you file an insurance claim on the first Death Star? Of course I did. I made out like bank. How do you think I was able to afford to build a second one? You know, Darth Vader doesn't have an ATM in that torso light bright of his. I had to get the money from somewhere. Thank the Empire, thank the dark side for insurance. Who'd win in a fight, Master Windy or Lord Vader? Lord Vader. Greetings, the Lynch family. Do you remember me from your other life? Of course I do. I remember all of my patrons. My lord, do you have any pets? I have a pet porg and a loth cat. I do not have any pets, but congratulations to you for yours. Cheers to the dark side and to the best and darkest of our Emperor Palpatine. Thank you so much, DJ. I'll drink to that. Fill his bed with sand. Oh my word, I should do that. There isn't an age limit. Where? I don't know what you mean by age limit. Long live the Empire. Hear, hear. Anakin and Obi-Wan were the gladiators. Obi-Wan defeating Anakin wasn't very Jedi-like if you think about it. It's very true. Did you see Solo? Thoughts? Yes, I quite enjoyed the film Solo. Very, very quick and fast and like a heist film. I quite enjoyed it. What's your best advice to turning someone to the dark side? Patience is my best advice. Patience. What's your favorite Star Wars film? My favorite Star Wars film is whichever Star Wars film I just finished watching. Every single Star Wars film has something I truly enjoy. And like I always say, even a bad Star Wars film is still a Star Wars film. Thoughts on Darth Maul's return in Solo? I need to talk to my first apprentice about that. I have use for him, though, and perhaps running Crimson Dawn is what I set him up to do. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen it. Have you played the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga? I have not, but I was talking to another Imperial about helping me set up a Twitch stream so that I could stream me playing the Skywalker Saga for all of you. Would that be something you would enjoy? If so, let me know in the comments. What did you do to Maul in the Clone Wars? It was not nice. Well, there can only be two, and he is no longer my apprentice. What do you think about Star Wars Tales from Galaxy's Edge? I'm all for more Star Wars. Have you been to Star Wars Land in Disney World? No, but I'm going next week. Will you be in Obi-Wan Kenobi? You'll just have to wait and see. Do you heat up my food with my fingers? Sometimes. Greetings. Was Jar Jar a Sith? Who am I to say? Welcome to the party, the real sci-fi. Besides yourself, who is my favorite Sith? Probably my apprentice, Darth Vader. What was better, Solo or Rogue One? They both had their points. However, I will say Rogue One impacted me very much emotionally, and I quite enjoyed that. Good evening. Your overconfidence is your weakness, young Skywalker. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. What do you think to yourself when you were about to yeet Windu out the window? I was thinking how funny of a joke that would be, that Windu is going out a window. Anakin's long scar on his face looks like the serial killer Ed Gein. I did not know that. How did you die 2 times? I've died before, and somehow Palpatine returns. There's no way Mace Windu survived my attack. What's your favorite movie with Emperor Palpatine? Probably Return of the Jedi. Where we first really got to see the Emperor and witness his power and evilness. Exactly, Link's Pokemon. Somehow Palpatine returned. Exactly. What do I think of Order 66? Big fan. Is Elon Musk an ex-Death Star engineer? No, he's not smart enough to be a Death Star engineer. Do I like cats? I don't have any problems with them. They taste delicious. Here's a drinking game. Every time Darth Vader fails, take a shot. Oh my word, I'd be drunk all the time. Oh, Return of the Jedi was wonderful, Luke. You enjoyed it as much as I did. You appreciate my channel. I appreciate you being here on my channel. Have I ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Of course I've heard of it. What is the next order? I will make that available when I need it. Any stand-up aspirations, my lord? You know, I've thought about it. I share jokes on here every once in a while. I hope you like them. Why did the Sith Lord cross the road? To get to the dark side. Oh, what is the design on your medallion? This is an ancient Sith artifact, actually. Not really a crazy design, just some different impressions into this solid piece. What's Order 69? Like I said, ask Rey's grandmother. Vader gets all his dad jokes from the Emperor. Of course, I was like a father to that boy. Would you become a stand-up comedian if you ever grew tired of being a Sith? ¿Por qué no los dos? Why don't I just do both? On the Death Star, I'd have a captive audience, so there we are. Are you a bee fan? I don't know what bee is. Greetings from Sardinia. Greetings, my friend. Yes, Ray kissed a cousin. We all know it's very interesting. I have a video all about it. Go watch. Tell me, how does it feel to... Oh, let's see. Stolas Goitia. Got my twisted tea. Cheers, Stolas. I'll drink to that. To the dark side, to you, and thank you for the donation. Do you know any other languages? I speak some of your Earth Spanish and some very little of your Earth Japanese. Kintore o yameru hima nante nayo. Oh, fushigi, nanto mo fushigi da. In Spanish, que la fuerza te acompañe. Palpatine is a weeb. No. No. What is the best TIE fighter version? There was a version that was being built on Lothal. Unfortunately, it never really came to fruition. A TIE Defender, I believe it was called. Do you have a Darth Vader body pillow? Shh, that's a secret. Ooh. To the dark side. Evil is good and good is stupid. Cheers, and thank you again for another donation. Yes, let the drink flow through you. How did I manage to make the second Death Star so quickly? I had people build it. You know, that it's no option when there's not a problem when you have unlimited funds and unlimited slave labor. Those Wookiees are strong. They're really good at building. Is there a thing called pizza in space? Of course there is. It's delicious. One of my favorites. I have met Dark Helmet. We have coffee together sometimes on weekends. I like that he copied the aesthetic I had in mind for my apprentice, Lord Vader. Stormtrooper. How did I make all the Star Destroyers in Exegol? When you got time, a man's got to have a hobby. Started building Star Destroyers. What do you think about Rey's Dragon Ball power-up she got in the last movie? It made me very proud of her. Seeing my grandchild so powerful, of course I loved it. Even the Jedi have a bit of Sith in them, I agree. Have you ever met Rick from Rick and Morty? Of course I have. Smart guy, we hang out. Like a good man to share a drink with. My niece is 12 and she wishes to join the Empire, my lord. Darren, thank you so much for the donation, and tell your niece we would be honored if she would join us. What do you think of the multiverse? And there could be a Sith Lord version, of course. Voldemort versus Palps versus Sauron. Who wins? Palpatine all the way. Of course I met Moff Gideon. I sent him looking for that... right there, for that little Grogu. I need him to find him for me. I miss him. I want him to come home. Grogu's an adorable little pet. He's my little green friend. There's a book called The Tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Gideon, do you get your wrinkles from Force Lightning? Unfortunately, yes, I got some of these wrinkles from Force Lightning. But like Yoda says, when 900 years your age look as good, you will not. What does your morning routine look like? Well, I wake up and I Do my stretches, maybe a little force yoga, morning meditation, have some breakfast, and then lots of paperwork. Being the Emperor of the Galaxy, there's so much paperwork. So I have that desk in my office. I gotta sit and do paperwork all day long. Thanks to Master Windu, he got singed a bit. It's true. Boo to Windu. I'm not gonna drink to that. Good afternoon, Paul. What's my skincare routine? You look amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. But as I've said before, I am not interested in moisturizer. How are you able to find your robe after losing that on the Death Star 2? Eventually, my luggage showed up, and then I was able to get it. But yeah, for a while there, I had, only the one robe, and it's sticking to me like a Kleenex, and I had to buy some clothes from the gift shop on the Death Star 2. It was a whole thing. Hello from England! How are you, Owen? Good to see you here on the live. The Book of the Sith, and I'm thinking of joining the dark side. Well, do it. Join me. Have I ever seen Spaceballs? Of course I have. Brilliant film. But while we're at a little bit of a stopping point, I wanted to show you some of the artwork I picked up today. There was an Ogden Bazaar here in Utah, up in Ogden, Utah, at the Marshall White Center. And this month was Star Wars themed. And I picked up a beautiful painting of my first apprentice. Look at that! And this is by artist, what's his name? Steve Jones. I can't wait to hang this on my wall. I have a very soft spot for my first apprentice, Darth Maul. And this will make a fine addition to my collection. Thank you, Steve Stones, for painting that for me. I love the Earth Maul colors as well. They're great. Well, I'm glad this made your day, Kingo. I'm enjoying drinking a little bit and chatting with my many fans here on Earth. Where did Maul get his black lightsaber? Awesome painting, by the way. I'm referring to the dark saber. I think he won that in combat somewhere. How do you feel about the Empire ruined by a bunch of teddy bears? I will say that everything is proceeding as I have foreseen it. If you were an Earthling, what nationality would you be? I'm unsure, but most of the Empire speaks in a British accent, so maybe British. What do you think Jawas look like? You don't want to know. What is my favorite Earth food? Probably pizza. My Korean wife said it would be an honor. What did she say? To be your Sith apprentice. Well, Adrian, tell your wife I would be honored if she would join us and become my apprentice. Speaking of Korean wives, I'm watching Squid Game at the moment. It's quite interesting how you do that here on this planet. It's a weird documentary, honestly. I feel a little uncomfortable. I mean, I run the Empire, and I've never even done anything like that. Who's my favorite clone commander? Probably Commander Cody. He took out Obi-Wan so well. Well, he tried. Squid Games, do love it. I'm very much enjoying it, but like I said, very odd how you handle things here on Earth. What are you going to do with this day-old meat? Stew it. Are you into politics with any American presidents? No, they're all beneath me. Thoughts on Battlefield? I hear it's a wonderful game. I've never personally played. What are your thoughts? Oh, LOL. Laugh out loud. I'll drink to that. Have you seen Back to the Future? Of course, it's one of my favorite of your Earth films. Why didn't you use your lightsaber in episode 6? I say the power of the Force is far superior than skill with a lightsaber. The Grand Inquisitors. That's why I founded the Inquisitors. That's why I have them around. I need them. I'm a big fan of the Inquisitors. If R5-D4 never blew out his In A New Hope, then Luke would have never become a Jedi and the Empire would still exist. It's true. Pesky little astro droid. Alright, I lost my lightsaber. Fine, you want to hear that? I lost my lightsaber, so I couldn't fight my granddaughter. You people. Of course you're going to have a lightsaber. Simply construct your own. Especially the holiday special. Oh my word, right? Oh, and I love you, Rosie Wren, the queen of YouTube. A pleasure to meet fellow royalty here on YouTube. Tell us a joke. Let's see. What is the internal temperature of a tauntaun? Lukewarm. V-Man, another donation, my lord. I have a master who has more use to me. Do you have any pointers on how to take care of him? Who's of no more use to you? Yes. V-Man 29397. You could take a page out of my book and take care of your master in his sleep. It's ironic. They can keep others from dying, but they cannot save themselves. Will I marry you, Rosie Wren? I appreciate the offer, but I have a special lady already. My favorite Inquisitor. Either the Grand Inquisitor or the Fifth Brother. No, you don't have the high ground. I have the high ground. Why did you make Stormtrooper helmets so bad? You live and you learn. Plus, they were very cheap to manufacture, and you know. Have I seen Star Trek? I have. And yes, I am the Senate. Do you have a favorite series other than Star Wars? Probably your Back to the Future. I quite enjoy that. I thought Obi-Wan had the high ground. At times he does. Was Maul or Dooku the best apprentice? I would have to say my apprentice, Darth Maul, was probably my favorite, other than my current, which is Lord Vader. But Darth Maul was right up there. I liked him a lot better than Dooku. Or, as we should call him, Darth Tyrannus. Would the Empire still be alive if he never had Anakin? Perhaps. How many bounty hunters do you hire to kill someone? It all depends on the someone, and it all depends on the bounty hunters. I don't actually have Guinness in this. This is Coke Zero, everyone, like I said. I'm not sponsored by Coke Zero, but I should be. Yes, of course, Andrew, you should do it. Did you ever find Windu's body? Of course I did. Because if there's no body, he's not dead. Nectar of the gods, indeed. Who is my favorite bounty hunter? There's a Mandalorian named Din Djarin I'm quite fond of. But of course, Boba Fett is always handy in a pinch. What droid from CIS would you have kept in the Empire? I'm not sure what CIS is. Good. Good. Why are the Sith represented by the color red in the shape of a triangle, my lord? Well, red is a very powerful color, and a triangle is the strongest shape. So there you go. What do I think of Grogu? I love Grogu. Best little pet I've ever had. Just sits on my lap, and I can pet his little head, and he's so cute, and I feed him little snacks. I sent my Moff Gideon off to find him because he got lost, so hopefully he brings him back to me soon. I always feel like a Bond villain when I'm holding him and I'm in my big throne. Yeah, and I just like stroking little Grogu's head, and I turn around and I say something ominous to whomever they brought before me. Why were the alien ETs from the 80s film E.T. in the Senate? Because they're part of the Senate. They have a planet in my galaxy, so they have representation. Have you ever seen Robot Chicken from Star Wars? It's pretty funny, I agree. I love how they portray me. Quite humorous. Greetings, Nick. Since Rey is directly part of your family, can you do the same thing and gain the powers of your Sith ancestors like she did? Of course, I am all the Sith. I am the Senate now, but I wasn't originally. You should be sponsored by Star Crunch. I'm not sure what Star Crunch is, but I'd be alright by that. Greetings! Uh-oh, I found my bounty. Darth Bane versus you. Who would win? Go. Me, of course. I am all the Sith. My drink's running low. Palpatine is everything. Thank you so much, Gremmy. Or Greemy. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Oopsie, I did find my bounty. Good. What do you think of Grand Admiral Thrawn, my lord? A very useful tool. Of course, you may have a cookie. Go to the Death Star commissary. How do you take your coffee? As dark and bitter as my soul. So it's basically a glass of warm milk. Yes, I pronounced it correctly. Good, I'm glad. Your girlfriend ate all of your cookies. Well, so it's treason then. Interesting. The Jedi General Council or General Grievous alone? The entire Jedi Council would win, of course, unfortunately. I'm the best Sith. Thank you so much, my friend. What was your name? Stacy Johnson. Thank you very much. What is Force juice, my lord? Ask your mother. Rest well, Danny X. The Force is with you. Rey is a Skywalker. She's a strong, independent young woman, and she chose her own path. I can't fight that. Am I a little disappointed? Sure, but what's a grandpa to do? What do you think of Plagueis? He taught me everything I know. Do you think Star Wars Oh, Darian. My niece said thank you for the birthday wish, sire. Of course, Darian. Happy birthday, young miss. I'm glad you were here to join us. The Force is with you, and happy birthday. What do you think of Dark Helmet? Great guy. Always good for a laugh. Unlimited hour. Exactly. Okay, settle an argument. If you know us, who of the Robins would you make a Sith? Probably you, Red Hood. I think you'll definitely lean more toward the Sith than any of the other Robins. Sir Pebble63, I already told you all the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. How many Coke Zeros do I drink in a day? Normally only one, but I've been cutting back even more than that. I try to only have them on special occasions. A toast to you, Davy. I'll drink to that. Does the Death Star go to ludicrous speed or straight to plaid? The Death Star is so powerful it goes straight to plaid. I wonder what Darth Vader would look like with a Venom symbiote. That would be interesting. Richard Landgren, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. The Force is with you. I'll drink to that. Darth Nihilus, don't know him very well. He lived a long time before me, but, seemed like a good guy. Very hungry, though, right? Ate a lot of planets, which was weird. My lord, what is an ideal lunch for a Sith? Depends on the day. Make sure to have all your different, food pyramid sections covered. Lots of protein for that unlimited power, Maybe a little, dessert, something like a protein ball or something sweet to finish out the meal. What's your opinion on the Mortis gods, my lord? They're basically the Force themselves, and so got to admire that, right? Especially that Sun character. Yub-nub indeed, my friend. Yub-nub indeed. Do you pay electricity bills, or do you produce my own power? I have unlimited power. What do I think of Darth Nihilus? I already said so. Hungry guy, but no problem with him. Lived a long time before me. Don't know him very well. Can Sith sorcerers use ice magic, fireballs, and water magic? I'm sure if we chose to. What do you wear when your robe is in the laundry? I actually have some clothing that I wear. I have a Death Star 2 t-shirt and some Death Star 2, comfy pants. Just hanging out, chill. Yo, dog. Sheesh. No cap, bussin'. Oh, one of my favorite bands is called the Stormtroopers. Have you ever heard of them? Oh no, I thought you might not have. They've never had a hit. If Luke... What would have happened if Luke instead didn't join the dark side? He would have become powerful, more powerful than his father. And together we would have ruled the galaxy. Did you kill Padme, Emperor? If so, what really messed up? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. We're never gonna know. How am I? Blizzard Peak, I'm very well, thank you. How are you? My niece wishes to save you a corner piece of her Star Wars birthday cake, my lord. Darren, tell her thank you so much. I'm very honored. I like a good corner piece. Lots of frosting. I think I'm on the wrong side of the internet. C3PO, you very well could be. Olivia Duval, just wanted to say hi. Will you be watching the Obi-Wan show? Olivia, yes, I will be watching the Obi-Wan show. I need to know where to send my Inquisitors to find him. But I'm very excited for the show, and Olivia, thank you so much for the donation. I will drink to that. How old am I? I am years old. How much money have you raised for the Death Star 3? Well, today we've raised $33.56 for the Death Star 3. Cheers. Who is your favorite bounty hunter, my lord? Well, I said this before, but probably one named Din Djarin. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Of course I have. It's like my go-to. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? My word. You are Din Djarin, there you go. Does Darth Vader have his own YouTube channel? Not to my knowledge. I don't even have my own. I just do this here with BJ Wimpy. He runs it all for me. Do you know that an Ahsoka show is in production? Ahsoka Tano. If she could be turned, she would be a powerful ally. Don't forget to protect your thermal exhaust port. If you know what I mean, exactly. Do you know Bib Fortuna? Of course I know Bib Fortuna. What do you think of Kylo Ren? A useful tool, if not a weak excuse of a Sith. Oh, I wanted to show you all. Look at my new plant. This is my little Death Star planter here. This Death Star planter was given to me by my friend Shane Gordon. Now my little succulent in there. This is Emperor Plant Patine, right up there in the throne room in the top of the Death Star. Everything is proceeding as we have foreseen it. Isn't that right, Emperor Plant Patine? What Jedi would I want to turn into a Sith Lord? Kit Fisto. I think he'd look pretty badass as a Sith Lord. Can you imagine that? Greetings, my friend. Emperor Green Thumb, exactly. Oh. Shajay. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. To support the Empire and thwart my snack-stealing significant other. We appreciate you, my lord. Thank you so much for the donation. And maybe you should just share your snacks with your significant other. Together, you're stronger than when you're apart. Share those snacks. And thank you for the donation again. Greetings, Cave Lion Pictures. How are you? Did you kill Padme? Like I said, we'll never know. What if Kylo Ren went to therapy? That boy needs some therapy. Definitely does. Was Jar Jar your apprentice? No, Jar Jar was more like a master to me. You've taken over the galaxy at one point, but... what did I say? At one point, but you're still fluent in over 6 million forms of languages. Of course I'm fluent. I'm fluent in many languages. Not 6 million forms, but not like you, Mr. 3PO. Is Kylo on meds? No idea. That's between him and his doctor. But if he is, there's no shame in that. It's fine. You take the medicines that you need, get the help that you need, and be healthy, my friends. Are there any Force skills that are forbidden even for a Sith? None. What do you think about Starkiller Base? 5 stars. Would visit again. The Emperor is Scottish because Ian McDiarmid was born in Carnsrudty, Scotland. I did not know that Ian McDiarmid was born there, but I'll drink to that. What do you think of my portrayal in Lego Star Wars? I like it. It makes me giggle. It's a good time. Will there be living quarters on the new Death Star 3 this time? Of course. There were living Death Stars on the first 2 Death Stars as well. I've hacked your computer and sent your location to the New Republic. So it's treason then, Andrew. Strike me down, I will become more powerful than you could ever imagine. What is Order 69? I said it before. Ask Ray's grandmother. Have you and Yoda ever had coffee together during your term as Chancellor? Constantly! He's my little green friend. And just like that, my drink is gone. Thank you all for sharing a drink with me today. That was wonderful. Did Anakin ever give me back rubs? Of course. I built those hands. They're perfect for giving back rubs. Chris Parsons, how many bathrooms on the Death Star 2, my lord? Thousands. Tens of thousands, even. So many bathrooms you wouldn't even believe. So many bathrooms. I should find an official answer on that. Trooper, will you Google how many bathrooms are on the Death Star? Thank you. Oh, let's see. Got another donation. Junkie Remix. I've got an amazing idea, my lord. Give the Star Destroyers time-traveling abilities and turn people who would become Jedi in the future to the dark side. Junkie Remix. You may be a genius. Thank you. Thank you very much for the donation. Green Destroyer. Hulk Smash. I like that. How do I join the dark side? You need to find a master to teach you the ways of the dark side of the Force. Green Destroyer, thank you so much for the donation. Is the Death Star secretly a Bluetooth speaker? Of course it is. What do your evilists think about the ancient Sith? Are there one who is your favorite? I enjoy a lot of the ancient Sith. I'm not sure if any are my favorite, but they're quite wonderful. What are your thoughts about seagulls? Not a fan. Seagulls bonking the coconut. Seagulls, stop it now. Rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strollin'. But the seagulls poke at my head. Not fun. I'm like seagulls. Stop it now. Do you know that Anakin rebuilt me? I did not know that, C-3PO. He's like your maker. Did you kill... Oh, it went away. What is your plant's metachlorian count? I'm not sure. I'll have to have it tested. What is your metachlorian count, little plant patine? The Diamond Dragon. It loves you. Was Anakin an emo? Hey, Palpatine, have you ever caught some stormtroopers messing around breakdancing? Yes, actually, I saw there was a troop right down here in Salt Lake City, Utah, that were all dancing, and they even got on some talent show here on Earth. They're quite talented. Do Sith Lords like potatoes? Of course. A joke for you, my lord. What is the temperature of a tauntaun? Lukewarm. I know that one. I love it. It's classic. Okay, Picasso. I like it. Did I kill Padme? I've already answered that. Meh. Who knows? Are you going to watch the solar eclipse? I would enjoy that. When is that taking place? What kind of car does Yoda drive? A toy Yoda? Palpatine needs to become president of the U.S. I'm not interested in becoming president of the U.S. Perhaps I will just take over your planet Earth and become Earth as well. I am the Senate Arturo. My lord, what do you think of the Creel? I'm not sure who that is. Oh, the lightsaber using Stormtrooper. A-okay, great guy. Unlimited power. Why do I bully Vader so much to keep him on his toes? How much power do you have? I have unlimited power. Did Mace Windu really defeat me? Of course he didn't. I threw out a window. Goodbye, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm looking forward to seeing your show in a couple of weeks. You're going on vacation in Utah. Good. I've been living here for quite some time. I quite enjoy it. Is Darth Maul awesome? Awesome and handsome? Yes, he is. There's a reason why he was my apprentice. Awesome! So awesome! Darth Maul is awesome! He is awesome and he's handsome. He's so awesome and he's handsome. There can only be two. A master and an apprentice. His hut's lonely. He's very lonely. He just wants him and Kylo to go off and live their lives together, and yet Kylo just refuses. I already told the tragedy earlier in the live. But my friends, we have been here now for more than an hour. I believe it is time to say goodbye. Are there any final questions? Oh, let's see. For the Empire, the Canadian Stacker, thank you for the donation. For the Empire indeed. Are there any other final questions? I'm going to stay here until we're at an hour and 5 minutes. So that is 3 minutes from now. You have 3 minutes to ask any jokes. I will make it legal. The money shot. Deal with it. We love you. I love you back. I love each and every one of my citizens. What would you do with the Infinity Stones? Continue to rule the galaxy. So many things are popping up. You have a crush on Darth Maul. Well, good. Enjoy. I hear he's a little, hard to get to know. Keeps everyone at an arm's distance, but, You love my comedy. Thank you, Canadian Stacker, and thank you again for the donation. Lick Grogu's face. No, thank you. I have a painting of him that I painted. I painted his face. I'm not going to lick him, though. Oh, so many one final joke. Let me think. What goes... That's an officer on the, serving with Darth Vader. Marvel Universe, that you would turn to the dark side. I would like, let's see. Gamora and Nebula would be very powerful, I believe. Of course, I could defeat Thanos. The Titan is nothing compared to the Sith. Thank you for this amazing time, my lord. No, thank you for being here. It's an honor. Everyone, we have less than a minute. Do you think you could defeat Voldemort? Of course. The power of the dark side is far superior than to pitiful magic. What are my thoughts about diversity? Diversity. I love diversity. A-okay. I'm all about it. 3 Sith and a baby. Alternate title. 2.5 Sith. I think we're going to do a 2.5 Sith thing as well. Everyone, we have only 9 seconds left in the live, so I just wanted to say thank you again to each and every person who has been here. And thank you to everyone who donated today. All of the funds will go to build the 3rd Death Star and to make the empire even more powerful than it has ever been before. The Force is with all of us. Until next time, my friends.